morning around the world. Today, we are going into the final stretch of this trial against rapper Tory Lanez. And while we heard a lot of testimony for the last week and 2 days, well, this will be the seventh day. What do we expect to happen today? Will the prosecution rest or will they keep the case open for a little while longer? And what is the strategy for the defense after listening to all the evidence that the prosecution has brought to the front of the jury? Well, we're going to be joined here with defense attorney Pam Campbell, and we want to talk about how does it look right now? What is the possibility of a conviction on the rapper Tory Lanez? Pam, welcome.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Pam, so we come into home stretch now.
We are.
So what do you think, Pam? Do you think the prosecution has come close enough to hold the proof as it stands right now?
I think today, and I'm just hearing this noise. I think today the prosecution is going to rest. Again, they have one witness that they are waiting for, so they're going to rest. And if they have to reopen their proof, I think the judge is going to allow them to do that. But today we are expected to hear testimony from Officer Diaz, and this will be the defense bringing these witnesses, and also Officer Ryan Stogner. We've heard a lot about him. He is the lead detective in this case, and I think it's quite interesting that the defense wants to bring him up. And then Sean Kelly, who is supposed to be an independent witness. So today should be an explosive day. I can't wait to give a recap when we have our first break.
You just said something that I didn't know this yesterday. They're bringing back Officer Diaz. She was the female officer who actually handled the firearm.
I think this is a different Officer Diaz because it was a male. I didn't catch his first name, but it's a male, so I think it's a different one. So there's two officers that's going to testify this morning, and also Sean Kelly. And these are all defense witnesses. So pretty much the prosecution doesn't have anything to do but rest or present their witness, their last witness they've been looking for.
So do you think we have closing arguments by tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's the mood of the courtroom right now? What is the mood? You've been in there almost as long as I have. What is the mood now? How's the judge looking? Because we've seen memes already of the judge and him looking like kind of frustrated. I don't know how to read his face. We're gonna have to talk to the judge afterwards. Judge, I want to talk to you after this trial. What do you think about the color of the courtroom right now?
Right now, I think someone has said it best to me. They said at first we think the prosecution is getting it, then the defense comes and they let us know all the holes that's in this case, which is what trial is about. It's kind of like a tennis match. So I think people are almost confused. They don't even know which way to go. I've never seen such blankness, like you were saying, where you can't even hardly read people. You can't really, the jurors, they seem like they're all into what the prosecution has to say. Then they seem more attentive to what the defense has to say. So the mood is just all over the place, and I think the judge is about over it too.
Well, I said earlier that I'm not going to give you my thoughts in depth of who I think the jury will side with until the jury actually gets the case. Then I'll come back and tell you what I think. I don't want to. What I don't want to do is be accused of while they're told not to watch the media. I do have a position I want to take after the conclusion of all the evidence. But that's why we have you in the seat. Hope they treat you well. I hope you got a front row. My spot, where my spot was? First row in front of the witness stand, watch the jurors to the left, watching the prosecution defense. Best place.
I have premium VIP seating. Yes, okay. I do.
Okay, very good. Let's see if anyone has any questions for Pam before she goes in.
Or if you guys want me to pay attention to anything when I go in, even extra, just let me know.
Well, I'm going to answer for everybody. We want you to pay attention to everything. How about that?
Okay.
So, Pam, I think that this is going to be the defense's case might be nail biting or finger pointing. I don't know which one. or both?
I'm definitely excited to hear this testimony, especially to hear an unbiased quote witness or a independent witness. I think that would be, we need that in this case.
We when we listen to the witness, we're talking about Sean Kelly, correct?
Sean Kelly, correct.
Right. So what I would like to do is get his out. I want to know his occupation. What was he doing that night? Did he have anything to drink? How's his lighting? What was his first reaction? It's just different things I would want to ask that particular witness. And what immediately did we heard the 911 call? What did he do before? Did he know that? Did he recognize how sure was he that there were two women fighting? We need to more specific. We need to be very specific as to identifying how he knew there were two women fighting. And I think that's what people want to know. And
I agree.
And the other part is, I don't think many people buy the whole bump. She bumped me, I bumped her. I don't think they're buying that. Especially, I watched Kelsey testify, and Kelsey said basically they were all cussing at each other. Well, they're all fighting each other. That is a question that we'll find out today when Mr. Sean Kelly testifies. I know you got to get back in the courtroom. I appreciate everything you do. Ladies and gentlemen, next time you see Pam, she'll be out giving us the next update. See you at lunch.
All right. Catch you later.
Thank you. Are they trying to jump in the? You got someone who want to talk to us? You have somebody you want to interview over here? Who do you have over there?
No, she's walking away. She was just waving.
Okay.
But I'll talk to you guys in a few.
Listen, we're taking. We want to see what the people think. They've been following this case outside the courthouse, and if you can get someone to talk to us, that'll be great as well.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Thank you, Pam.
Right. You're welcome. Bye.
Well, there you have it, guys. This case is coming down the wire. So we're going to see. And I got to check my flight because I need to be in the courtroom. I need to be right there. For closing arguments. But I think I'm in good hands because Pam is there. So someone asked the question, what is Tory's demeanor? Well, I can only speak to what I saw in the courtroom. He was listening intensely to the prosecution. No, actually, he was looking ahead from when prosecution was talking. But when his defense attorney was talking, he was listening. He was watching. He was looking at the jurors. He looked at me a couple of times, maybe because I'm right in the line of view for where his attorney was standing. I don't know, but let's see. I don't know. We still trying to figure this thing out, and I'm sure you guys are too. Anyway, I'm Dennis Byron. I appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you like, share, and tell a friend. We got to run on over to Instagram because Instagram is waiting for me as well. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.